Hi, I'm John Mayfield, the business tech guy with your 2-minute tech tip. We've been discussing some really cool things that you can do with Evernote. Now, I've been using Evernote for years, but really I have to be honest with you. I've only been storing information in Evernote, and I really wasn't using it to its fullest capabilities until I watched a webinar recently and I realized, wow, there are some great things you can do with Evernote. I think my biggest fear of Evernote was because I was really only working in the notes area, and again, I was just storing information into Evernote. I was adding tags and doing some creative ways to search for those notes, but I was really a little bit troubled because of the organizational side. And again, as I've mentioned to you and as I heard, Evernote's really kind of like a search engine. It's kind of like your own personal Google search bar. So as you put information into Evernote, you can easily find that information by searching for keywords. But if you're like me and you like some organization or structure, you may consider going in and creating new notebooks. This way you can take your content and information and store it into specific notebooks. Now, yes, you still have the ability to search by keywords and find those notes or pieces of information that you've stored into Evernote. But this way, if you want to go to a specific notebook, all you have to do is click on the notebook. Now, how do you create a new notebook in Evernote? Well, it's very easy. You simply go up and select New Notebook. Wow, that's easy, isn't it? And let's just type in the word Clients. Now we've created a new notebook called Clients. Well, did you know you can create notebooks within notebooks? That's right. So let's create another new notebook, and let's just call this John and Mary Smith. Now I've created a new notebook with John and Mary Smith. There are no notes in this notebook. I'm going to show you how to add content into this particular notebook, but I would like to create a little bit more structure to my Evernote account, kind of like a file folder that you would pull out the filing cabinet and you could go to a specific hanging folder, and then within that folder you have other subfolders. Well, all we need to do is highlight the John and Mary Smith folder and drag it up until we find the Clients folder. Here's the Clients folder. I'll drop this right on top of the Clients folder, and now we have created what is called a Clients stack. Now if I double click Clients stack, you will see that we have the Clients notebook, which is the first and primary notebook of this Clients stack, and we also have John and Mary Smith. Now I could come over here and I'll just call this Sellers, and you can see that within Sellers I have my Clients notebook and I have John and Mary Smith. In fact, I could rename the Clients to Bob and Shirley Jones. There we go. 2 notebooks, 2 active sellers within our Sellers notebook, Bob and Shirley Smith, John and Mary Smith. Now as you can see, we have a Sellers notebook, and all of our active sellers are going to have their own specific notebook. It's really easy to do by creating new notebooks and then creating sub-notebooks or organization within inside each notebook. Next week I'm going to show you how to begin adding content into these specific notebooks. I also have a brand new Evernote training course that I will be unveiling soon specifically for real estate professionals. So be sure and be on the lookout for the special offer I'll be providing you shortly. As always, thanks for watching this 2-minute tech tip. I hope you go out and have a great day.